Amy Warden with Great Cake Soapworks, and it's time for our week 4 soap challenge, which is making soap with alcohol. Probably the most popular kinds of alcohol soaps would be beer soap or a wine soap, and I've made quite a few beer soaps. That's what I use in my shampoo bars for extra lather and conditioning, and I also make a patchouli beer bar that's just in my regular soap line. So I don't have any wine, and I just wanted to use something that I might have on hand. So I checked my cupboard, and it's not much. We don't drink alcohol at our house. I found a bottle of cognac that I bought at least 2 years ago to make brownies at Christmas time, and they were really yummy. And I also found a bottle of Kahlua that my husband bought to use as cough syrup. He thinks probably at least 5 years ago. So since I have a sample bottle of Mocha Lotta fragrance oil, I figured that would pair nicely with the Kahlua. So that's the soap that I'm going to make. However, Kahlua is a very dark brown color, and I don't want to end up with just a plain dark brown soap. So I'm going to end up making another soap batch just so I can have a little bit of a white swirl to go in with it. So let's get started and see how it goes. I think we're ready to get started here. I have some Kahlua in this container right here that was in the refrigerator all night getting nice and chilly, and I'm just going to keep it cold in this ice bath. I want to take every precaution possible when I'm adding the lye, just because with alcohol you can cause some pretty serious volcanoes if you're not prepared. So I measured out my lye ahead of time, and I'm just going to add it really slowly here. One thing I'm noticing here is the lye is not wanting to dissolve very well. Look at that! I don't think this is going to work. There's not enough water in the Kahlua to dissolve it. Okay, plan B. Well, this is starting to feel a little bit like the milk soap challenge, except that I don't have any ruined soap at this point, just a little bit of lye and Kahlua that got wasted. I mixed up a 1-to-1 lye solution here, and this is the Kahlua that I was able to strain out, and I'm not completely confident that there is no lye in here, and so when I'm getting ready to make the soap, I'm going to go ahead and add the Kahlua straight into the lye solution to make sure that all the lye is dissolved before I actually add it to the oils. But before I do that, I am going to go ahead and make this other soap first so that it will be ready to go, and I will have that white soap. So if you don't want to watch this part, I'll probably fast forward through it. And set it aside. Got my 1-to-1 ratio here, so I don't really want to add too much Kahlua. Maybe that's a little bit stinky there. It's got kind of a reddish tinge to it. Now I'm going to check the temperature, see if that heated it up. Oh yeah, that's at 114 now. So I'm going to go stick this in the sink in an ice bath and let it cool down for a little bit. I think we're ready to make the Kahlua soap, but before I combine the oils and lye, I had an idea for this extra little swirl soap. I'm actually going to make 2 colors here. And one of them is going to be a little bit gold. I feel like I'm living on the edge here, adding mica straight to the soap without mixing it in something else first. But I've seen other people do it and do it well, so It's supposed to be kind of a gold mica, but I don't know, that looks brownish. Good enough. And then to the white, just gonna add some coffee. How about that? Start with half a teaspoon and see how that looks. That's about right. Okay, now we can get down to business. These alcohol soaps move fairly quickly, so you want to make sure your temps are pretty cool, like 80s, 90s at the most. I'm cheating a little bit on my lye solution because I was getting impatient. It's probably close to 95. So here we go. Oh, I was gonna add my fragrance before I added the lye. So let's get that in there real quick. And this is one I've never used before, so I hope it behaves. It sure smells yummy. Oh, wow. Coffee and chocolate. Mmm. Yep, it's definitely a dark brown. I'm just gonna barely mix with the stick blender. In fact, I'm gonna mix it on low. Not bad. Okay, now it's setting up. Time to pour. We're gonna swirl in the mold this time. Yummy. Oh yeah, we're setting up fast. This is what we call chucking it. There's no chance of slamming that down. I'm just glad I got two colors in there. You can see it's kind of chunking up too. So now you know what to expect with an alcohol soap. Don't blend it as long as I did. Okay, that's pretty much all you can do at this point. Can't wait to see what that's gonna look like. See you on Saturday.